When will this end? When will this stop?
Get your money, sis, fuck the hater. Get your money, sis, get your weight up. Make your money move, I ain't mad at you. Yeah, it's all about the cream and getting money, sis. Get your money, sis, fuck a hater.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to 2 Cent Tuesdays with Jenny, where you will be getting my unsolicited, unapologetic opinion about what's going on in the world today. First, I want to start by saying, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in every single Tuesday. Y'all are the real ones. And if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are notified every single time I post a new video. Because I don't only do 2 Cent Tuesdays. Sometimes I vlog, sometimes I do challenges. And you don't want to miss any of that, so make sure that you are subscribed right now. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Initially, I was going to talk to you guys about the whole Megan Thee Stallion coming out that Tory Lanez in fact did shoot her, and how people are actually coming at her, calling her a snitch. Like, I swear this generation is beyond weird. So that was what this video was initially going to be about, but something else way more important came about. I'm going to briefly talk about the whole Megan thing, and then we're going to move on to what's really troubling me. So Megan Thee Stallion took to Instagram and she went off. She let it be known that she tried long enough to keep her silence. She tried to save this nigga, in her words exactly, and he kept pushing it. So now she revealed that Tory Lanez did in fact shoot her in the foot. She also released very graphic photos of her foot with the bullet wounds, and it was very graphic. Everyone is like, whoa, like she actually came out and said that he did shoot her.
So, since y'all hoes so worried about it, yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit.
So, before that, all the speculations of whether he did it or not, who did it, why did he do it, they said that, you know, she was putting her hands on him. So this is, whatever the fact is, there was nothing she could have done to have deserved that. Point blank, period. The only way I could see anybody shooting someone else, and a man especially shooting a female in the foot, would be if she was shooting at you. You understand? Like, there's no logical explanation for why he did what he did. None whatsoever. I mean, you both are thriving in your careers. Why the hell would you put yourself in jeopardy? Like, what could have been so bad that you felt the need to pull out on her and shoot her in the foot? But besides that, the real issue here is the fact that people are actually calling her a snitch. Now let's dissect the whole snitch thing, because I'm no street person, but I grew up in the hood and I definitely know the street code and the no snitching thing. But I could have sworn that snitching means pretty much if you and someone else are involved in something and you get caught, or the other person get caught, and you rat out everybody that was involved, then that makes you a snitch. I didn't know that if somebody harmed you, especially as a woman, that it was okay to protect that person. Like, what do we really say? What is the real definition of a snitch here? Please. Because I feel like, my 2 cent, quick fast, there is no comparison between what Megan Thee Stallion did and what 6ix9ine did. Like, a lot of people are comparing her and they're like, oh, because she's a female, y'all trying to justify what she did. No, my nigga, that's not what it's about. It's not that because she's a female. The whole thing is the fact that she was hanging out with somebody who she thought was her friend. She is not into that life, gang banging, running the streets and all of that. She's not about that life. So of course, when somebody harms her by shooting her in the foot, what is she supposed to do? Protect him? Which she was, by the way, for a long time, until he started throwing dirt on her name. You can't call that a snitch. 6ix9ine was running around like he was the biggest gangster, the toughest dude that ever walked the streets. Until he got hemmed up. And then it's like, you Nino Brown on the stand. Like, it's a huge difference. Like, she never claimed to be all this rah-rah, I'm hood, like nobody could touch me. Like, just because she rap about stuff, I've never seen her acting like Billy Badass in any of her interviews, to the point where she would, like, it's just stupid. Like, y'all just sound so stupid. This generation is so weird. Like, she is not a snitch, and there was nothing she could have done to deserve what the hell Tory Lanez did to her. Tory Lanez, I don't know what your problem is. You might have a Napoleon complex going on, or whatever happened in that car, but I just hope he knows that his career is done, finito, finish. And she is not a snitch. She does not even compare to 6ix9ine. It is not the same thing. Period. Now, on to another issue. The bigger issue that's really bothering me. Not saying because what happened to her, I'm not saying that it's not a big issue, but the whole us debating about whether or not she's a snitch is stupid and it's irrelevant, and that is not what we need to be focused on. What we need to be focused on is what just occurred Sunday afternoon. Something that we've been out here fighting and protesting, and it happened yet again. Sunday afternoon around 5 p.m. in Kenosha, Wisconsin, another black man by the name of Jacob Blake was shot 7 times in the back by Kenosha police officers. Here we go again. Black man, unarmed, shot 7 times by white police officers. When will this end? When will this stop? Based on what I am hearing, this news just kind of hit, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot more information that's going to be coming out. But as far as we all know, the police was responding to a domestic violence case, and allegedly Jacob was breaking up a fight between 2 women. Breaking up a fight, not in a fight, not having a fight, not in the middle. He was breaking up a fight between 2 women. I assume that is when the police arrived. Now, someone has released the video of the shooting. And in the video, which I watched yesterday morning, it shows this young man walking away, walks in front of his car, opens the car door, leans inside, and boom, 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 7 shots ring out. Now, while he's doing all this walking, there are 2 police officers with their guns drawn on his tail. And when I say that, I mean literally this close behind him. Walking behind him, shouting whatever demands you can't really hear in the video. But they were this close to him. They walked behind him until he got to the car. They let him open the car door and reach inside. And while he was reaching inside, one of the officers had his t-shirt pulling on the back of his t-shirt. When he goes to reach, they are fearful for their life and they open fire. Oh, and let's not forget his 3 children that was in the back seat watching their father be shot by police officers. Someone that we tell these children are here to protect us, but they see these same people shooting their father. By the grace of God, it is reported that Jacob Blake is still alive, in critical condition, but he is still alive and fighting. And my brother, we are praying for you to pull through this, because your fight is long from over. Okay. 2 cents time. Now that we got the facts, time to put the 2 cents in there. One, I'm tired of this. I'm tired. We just went through all of this stuff after George Floyd, the protests, the riots, Breonna Taylor happened. All of these things happened. And we still doing this? We're still shooting unarmed black men and women and children? So I'm confused. I'm sure police officers have to go through an extensive amount of training. I am sure that you are told what to do in certain situations, when it's a hostile situation, when it's not, when someone is armed, when someone is unarmed. I am sure that there is a procedure for all of it. However, I am confused, and I am not of law enforcement, don't know anything about it, don't know what is required of it, but just as a human being with common sense, I'm trying to understand, if you are trying to retain this man and you want to arrest him or whatever it is that you were following him with both of your guns drawn, help me understand, how did he even get to the car? If you wanted to arrest him, question him, stop him from leaving, why did you trail behind him and then pull on his t-shirt? I'm sure you are not trained to do that. And then you waited for him to reach inside that vehicle so that you would have an excuse to open fire on this black man. At least that's how I'm seeing it. There is nothing in that video that showed me a legit reason of why you would feel the need to open fire on that man 7 times. I'm confused. Why did you let him get to the car? Because you guys love to say they were reaching for something. Why did he even get to the car? Why couldn't you question him on the curb? Why were your guns drawn? Do we not have tasers anymore? Do we not have batons? Is the gun the only thing that you have on your waist? I'm so confused. I am starting to really feel like nothing is ever going to change. After George Floyd, I thought some things was going to change. I really thought this was going to make a difference because the world was woken up, protesting, fighting, myself included. Was I naive to think that that was going to change something? Oh, I know what has changed. We now have Black Lives Matter on the street in big bold letters. They getting rid of Aunt Jemima. Yup, they taking her off the pancake box. They tore down all of those statues that represented slavery and racism and oppression. They tore down all of those flags. Oh, and the Confederate flag is no longer to be used. But is that the change that we really wanted? Hell no. I feel like they gave us all these little petty ass things to keep us hush hush. To calm them down. Just give them a little something so they could just calm down. All of those changes are insignificant to what we really want, which is justice, which is to be treated like human beings, to be finally treated equal, and we have yet to receive that. That man didn't deserve to be gunned down in front of his children like that. They now have to live with that trauma. Thank God their father is still here, but now they have to live with that trauma. He has to live with that trauma. I really thought something was going to change, but now I am to the point where I feel like nothing is ever going to change for black people. No matter what we do, no matter what we fight for, as long as those people are running this country, nothing is ever going to change for us. Please comment down below. What do you think? What do you think is going to take to finally change things for people of color? Because right now I'm not seeing it. Because here we are again, protesting and rioting. They burnt down the first floor of a courthouse out there. Everybody's enraged again. But what is that changing? What has Black Lives Matter done for us? And I hate to say that, because I was fighting with people when I would say Black Lives Matter. When I would say, stop saying black on black crime is not a thing. I would get so upset and defensive when people say, well, you know, black people got to start doing better. That would make me so upset, because it's like, no. That's the narrative they put in, because white people kill white people too. But because they want to give our shit a name, we're supposed to accept that. But I have now reached to the point that I don't know how many times I've seen since this whole thing, since the protesting and the riots have quieted down a little bit. I can't tell you how many notifications I get on my phone every day. Queens shooting, Brooklyn shooting, 1 dead, this one, 10 injured. Why? Put the guns down, y'all. This is what they want. They want us to kill each other. Y'all are helping them. We have to have the same outrage when our people kill each other as when one of them do it. And I can't lie, I'm guilty of it myself, because now I'm here upset because I've seen because I see this white police officer killing another unarmed black man. But you know what? As I'm sitting here venting and rambling, I'm thinking about it now. It's not even so much about the fact that this is a white man, these are white men killing. It's not even about race. It's about the fact that these are police officers. These people are supposed to serve and protect. And they killing us. This is the part that I'm not understanding. Why are they killing us when they are the ones that we are supposed to go to for help when we're in need? So no, I don't want to hear anything about Blue Lives Matter and they were afraid. You know what you signed yourself up for when you decide to take that as a career. Blue is a color of your uniform. It's a code. It's not who you are. You can give it up any day. But you know what's never going to change? The color of our skin. We can't take that off. We can't change that. Our DNA is going to be black to the day we die. Their job is a choice. Our race, our ethnicity is not a choice. Y'all know I can go on and on about this subject. What is it going to take? What is it going to take for things to really change? I need to know. Comment down below. With that being said, I'm going to end this here because we need more information right now. This is all I have. And all I know is that video was ridiculous. It's here we go again. Nothing's going to change. But I'm praying for that brother. I'm praying for his family. I pray he pulls through. And I hope that he gives it his all to fight the good fight when it comes to this. Because something's got to change for us. Something has to change for us. Make sure you guys are subscribed again. And follow me on all my social medias. Everything will be in the description down below. And Jenny is